Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back. It's your boy, Meme Lord Extraordinaire, and we're back again for, I believe, what is it, episode 10? 10 or 11. I've lost track at this point, if you can't tell. I did skip ahead a little bit, like I said I was gonna. I didn't do as much farming as I thought I was gonna. I've been getting hit a lot at work with a lot of extra tasks, so this is the team recap for right now. Blastoise, level 49, same as item as he's always had. Excuse me, same item as he's always had. Meloetta, again, she's back with the Lucky Egg. I'm actually going to take that off of her for now. Hoopa, as usual, level 47. I did get a little bit of leveling to, but not a whole lot. Magnezone's back with the Scope Lens. I did end up teaching it Discharge. Lux again, back with his normal moveset in the Razor Claw. And then Gardevoir is now our Mega Evolution in the team. I did teach her Shadow Ball. I also went ahead and cleared out the routes beforehand and the route leading up to the Whirl Islands because I did find out after the fact during farming that this is the Aqua base for the Abyssal Cult. So we're just going to start the episode off and we're just going to go right on into it. And immediately encounter an Arcanine that is both normal and dragon, which does nothing for me. So we're gonna skedaddle because I really don't want to fight that right now. But yeah, as you can see, the Abyssal Cult is here in full force. Last time we left off, we ended up finding out that that the Abyssal Cult is not actually after Kyogre, but is instead after Lugia. Lugia is apparently what they're looking for as their end-all be-all, and what have you there. So they took the title bell from the museum in the last town. I will look over the box at the end of the video here, but I'm not going to do it right now because we're already starting with this. 197, 198. Starmie, no. We're gonna have to try and keep Magnezone healed about as much as I can here, I think, because a lot of water types are probably gonna pop up, or it's just a matter of whatever it is. It's just me thinking out loud, but I think with the way that we have it set up as a randomizer, I don't think it's gonna matter what we have. I'm also gonna hold back on doing a little bit of voices. If I find that I want to do a voice for a certain character, I might just do it in post. Because the last time that I did a voice in the library for the Cult of Arceus, I kind of felt like my voice was not built for that sort of hoarseness for the Disciple of Arceus. So I do apologize, even though it is already a little too late to go back and fix it, for how awkward and bad that kind of sounded. But there wasn't really much time for me to fix that in post, so we're just kind of going with the flow. I'll still find a way to do voices here and there, like if they're not as like hoarse on my voice or bad on my voice. We'll try it from there, but I'm not gonna fully overly strain my voice just to try and pull that off again. Hopefully I won't have to, but we'll see once we get later on down the road. What are you? Oh, okay. Another trainer battle saying, I'm not going to leave here alive. That's adorable. Alright. That's fantastic. Give me just a second here, guys. I'll be right back. I'm going to cut, and I'll be right back here in just a few minutes. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. We're back. Just had a nice little incident with, apparently there was a dog barking somewhere nearby. I don't know if y'all heard it, but issue should hopefully be taken care of now. Let's see. Paralyzed. Man, this thing just really wants me dead, huh? Alright, let's see. 1210, 1155. Good. Noctowl will just bring in Hoopa here. Of course, the minute I decide to bring in a ice type is the minute I get an ice type stinking Noctowl. Story of my life. Alright, let's fix that. 1143, 1041. Get these cultists out of my life, thank you. I think I just went the wrong direction. Okay, more cultists. Strongest cult in Torin. That's adorable, you think that. Alright, Dragonair. I don't really have anything I can do to you right now, at least not with Blastoise, so I think I'm gonna have to full swap into Hoopa and hope to God I don't get one shot. Agility. Oh, it's trying to set up on me. That's cute. Let me show you why that's a bad idea. Thank you. Come again. Or don't. Haxorus. I was going to say watch this be the Delta version. That thing just absolutely destroyed me for being a level over, but somehow I managed to one-shot it in return. So, benefits of having a special Hoopa. We're going to heal you. I think I'm going to... Forgot I was still in the item menu. I think we're going to switch you up to the front, because you are, again, the lowest level Pokemon that I have. We're going to give you the egg. What? You egg? You take the egg. Thank you. I got to find an item to put on Meloetta. Considering it's a dark type. Oh, that's a Slurpuff. Hi. I forgot fairy types were in this game. I don't like that at all. Why are you hitting me with Energy Ball? Who are you? Aromatherapy. It's not a bad move. Just not good in your circumstances because it doesn't do anything for you. Okay. This game just has it out for me, apparently. My Lanta. Alright, we're just going to go into Magnezone. I should have called it Magneto. I almost called it Magneto right there. For some reason, that actually sounds a lot better if I had done that instead of just leaving it as is. In fact, if there's a way I can change names in here, I might do that. 409. Magnezone's almost at level 52. That's actually pretty good. I like to surf. Yes, I would. Thank you. Tyrant. Ah, yes. This thing. Get it out of here. Get out of here. Back to the Stone Age. And now we get a Lapras. Of course. Yeah, keep throwing things at me. You know what? We're not gonna swap. I'm being a bit ballsy today. Alright, 2 air cutters is enough for that. 2125 isn't bad, but it's not good either. Apparently this dude has a Kingdra. I don't know how much the randomizer's gonna worry about that. It switches it to an Ursaring. Oh boy. Okay, we're gonna... Oh. Well, that's not good. Okay, well, that definitely outspeeds me, which is not ideal. I have a feeling it's not going to matter what I do, because it's just going to... Yeah, it's just going to destroy me. Alright, we're just going to... Unfortunately, have to swap out here. Otherwise, my Hoopa goes bye-bye. Pardon me. I don't mean to keep yawning and sounding tired, but... Like I said, work's been kind of getting me. That's usually what happens when you work a normal job. And have horrible sleeping patterns. Alright. This game is just doing this to troll me at this point. My Lanta... I'm not running from this, mostly just because I know I can kill it. Mind Reader. Alright, well, we're gonna Flash Cannon you. Ice Beam doesn't do anything to me. That will... Okay. Flash Cannon apparently one-shots Articuno. You heard it here first, folks. Oh, boy. Okay, we're definitely down a lot lower than I need to be. So we're going to do this again. I should leave to go heal, but I unfortunately cannot be asked. So I'm not going to. Let's get rid of all these cultists. You'll never get to Audrey. Don't even try. Are you sure about that? Pretty much taking care of the rest of your forces. Magby. Nice. That's really good for me, actually. Because Brian just one-shots it. Alright, cool. 49. Sceptile. I'm gonna play with fire here. Much as I really shouldn't. I don't know why I said it'd be like playing with fire. I have type advantage. What am I doing? Good lord. 5,200 still doesn't level it up? My lord. That's a lot of XP there, buddy. Oh, there's the Ice Rock in case I wanted to do Glaceon. Honestly, I just joined the cult for the sweet outfits. Dude, you have less drip now than if you were to stay out of the cult. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Wow, Hyper Beam did nothing to me. My god. Hoopa tanking Hyper Beam like a champ. How could I have lost? Because you invested more in the drip! My brother in Christ, you invested more in the drip than you did training your Pokemon. Alright, let's do that again. And then we're gonna do this. Alright, so for safety's sake, I'm gonna save right here because something tells me I want to get screwed. I was getting worried you wouldn't show up. After all, we wouldn't want to start without our special snowflake hero, would we? Who are you calling a snowflake? Boy, you look like you dunked your hair in bleach or white paint, brother. Why are you calling me a snowflake? Your hairstyle gives you more of that. The Whirl Islands are home to one of the oldest living creatures. Lugia, the guardian of the sea, the Stormslinger. It hasn't graced us with its presence since the days of gold. Gold? Excuse me? But now, the Whirl Islands, its home, have returned. The domain of a legendary Pokemon isn't an ordinary place. It's connected to that Pokemon's artifact. It's why the Hall of Origin only appeared to Dawn when she brandished the Azure Flute. And now that I have the bell, it's bent to my will. It'll bend. My god, I can't read. Now emerge, Lugia. You will be mine. You will become my pawn, and soon the world will tremble in fear. What in tarnation am I looking at? Alright. Alright, well that's kind of fitting, seeing as how we fought Articuno first, and we're going to have to go fight the person that it's literally meant to not fight. That's loud. I forgot how loud that was in my ears. Ow. And it just appears from the waterfall. Nice. Welcome, Stormslinger. My name is Audrey. I am the leader of the Abyssal Cult. With your strength and my leadership, this planet could be ours. We have great plans for the world, Lugia, but we need your help to pull them off. What do you say? Will you join us? Will you work under me? And of course it just willingly agrees. Alright. This is already a yikes from you, dog. Seth, are you satisfied? Did you see what you came to see? Of course you aren't. You'll want to battle. But here's the thing. Even if you win, it's not like I'll release Lugia and leave. Why would I? Beating me won't change a thing. You walked right into a trap. You win, you get nothing. But if I win, you lose everything. Your friends, your life, and your chance at saving the region. I'll give you a chance to prepare. I won't indignify the Stormslinger by having it fight a weakened opponent. Let me know when you're ready to battle. Alright, well, it's your funeral, dude. Don't look at me. Alright, let's see. Do I have anything that cures paralysis? Special defense, fairy type. I don't think I do. I got Chesto and Leppa, but no Cherry. Alright. My floatstone gave me anorexia. Nope, stop. Don't like that. Let's see, what do I have? Do I have anything that works here? Soldew, Razor Claw. We're going to give that to you. We'll give you the Razor Claw, much as I should give it the Razor Fang or the Sash. I don't think I have anything else that I want to do right now with these. Nope. Alright. Very well, Seth. If you're ready to take on Lugia, then let's begin. Alright, well, Audrey of the Abyssal Cult coming at me with 6 this time. Starting off with Haunter. Interesting. And leading off with Shadow Ball. Alright, almost took it out in one blow. That's surprising for a +1 Hoopa. And she just uses full restores. Alright, cool. We're gonna keep setting up. Shadow Ball. Yeah, I think we're gonna go to 3. Because Shadow Ball I can tank. And then I can just heal again and one-shot this thing. Alright. Shadow Ball. Oh no, my special defense fell a stage. I don't really care. You can just perish. Alright. 3552. Mirror move. You know, I don't think I'm gonna. Electabuzz, nah. Yeah, I had a feeling it was gonna be this guy. Get him out of here. Get him out of here! Get this wise guy out of here. I'm sorry, did I read that right? Is that Raikou? Y'all are gonna hate me for how I pronounce that. I don't really care. Ow. Alright, you know what? That's my fault. That's what nope, I absolutely deserve that. Alright, well, we're gonna, we're gonna have to play this a little smarter this time. Reflect, that's fine. I don't really do a whole lot of damage with that anyways. I wonder if I can actually paralyze it. Nope, I figured as much. Okay. I'm gonna feed him. I'm gonna feed him to death just so I can get rid of the paralysis, and then I'm going to try to figure out a way to get past this, because I have a feeling we're gonna lose this. Trace, the Volt Absorb. We're just gonna have to go for it. Much as I really don't want to. Crunch. That does a lot to me. Spark puts me to 2. That doesn't really heal me too much. I'm Reflect Faded. Alright, let's try and see if I can keep her alive as best I can. Damn, Spark really does hurt. Yeah, I don't think I'm living this. Yeah, alright, so now I have to sack... It's either... Actually, let's see if Magnezone can manage to do something here. Just for a little bit. Flash Cannon doesn't really do anything. Well, the thing that sucks is I don't really have anything else aside from them, so I think... For the most part, what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Let's go ahead and get Luxray back. Yeah, because I knew that was going to happen eventually. And then let's just go ahead and start bringing him back a little more. I won't be able to... Oh, I won't be able to use the Mega Evolution again if I have to, but... let's try and get at least my 2 heavy hitters back. Crunch still does a decent chunk of damage, so we're gonna do this. Alright. This is gonna be a little harder fight than I would have liked, but that's what happens when you're fighting a cult leader and you're underleveled. Again, I have no excuse for that except my own problems. Let's see if Mirror Shot does anything. Nope. Flash? Flash Cannon, maybe? Does a little bit of damage, but not a whole lot. Yeah, Spark will put me out of my misery. Alright. Okay, let's try this again. Reflect Faded. I think I'm going to have to try and rely on Poison here. If I somehow can manage to get Poison off. Poison Jab. There we go. Full heal gets rid of that, but that also kills you. Or at least it should have. Alright. We got down past 1 threat. That's all I care about. 31. Alright. Flareon. Alright. This is where the comeback begins, boys and girls. This is where it comes in. Let's go. Gotta clutch up. Let's go, Blastoise. Lava Plume does nothing to me, and it has Life Orb. Dear Jesus. I feel like I'm fighting in an OU team, in an OU bracket, or like a tournament bracket with all the Life Orbs and Toxic Orbs I'm seeing. Exploud, I have to stay in here. And I'm going to have to burn a Hyper Potion, because the only thing that can realistically tank Exploud, I think, is him. Yeah, I don't outspeed this, so I'm dying anyways. Alright, we're down 3, but we're practically neck and neck here. You're going to lower my defense, but I'm going to paralyze you in the process. Alright, let's start playing off the Vampiric. Yes. Give me the paralysis hacks. Thank you. Crunch. Ow, my defense fell. Let's finish it with Poison Fang, because I'm running out of jabs, and I'm going to need as much of those as I can get. 3510. Gothitelle. No. This is going to be the Mega Evolution. Yup. Oh, dear Jesus. Alright, well. That's going to be a bit of a yikes. I don't like that, but I don't really have much of a choice. Telekinesis. I was hurled into the air. Charm. My attack fell. Oh no. Anyways. Okay, I'm prevented from healing. Telekinesis. Dark matter. Interesting. Bold tactic, Cotton. I didn't know where you were going with that, but alright. Somehow we managed to come back from losing 4. Let's go. I must say, I'm impressed. You've defeated both Lugia and my Crawdaunt. Oh, that must have been her Mega Evolution, was the Crawdaunt that got rotated into Gothitelle. That's the first time I've actually seen that Mega Evolution, and it's kind of interesting. Fine. I'll let you live for now, but be warned, Seth. If you ever cross my path again, I might not be so careful. It's time to move on to the next phase. Abyssal Cult, move out. Alright. Cool. Can I go, please? Can I get out of here? Why? Why do you do this to me? Why? Why? Why do you give me legendaries that I know I'm not going to be able to catch? Oh my god, this game. Jesus, what does that make? 2 that we've had to fight now? Get out of here. Much as I would have loved the Darkrai, I don't think that's going to be ideal. You know what? We're just going to do this. Where is it? I know I have one. I have to have one in here somewhere. Am I dumb? No, I have one. I have... it's fine. I don't want to use those. Let's do that. Alright, so I don't think I can climb the waterfall yet, which kind of sucks. Yeah, so we're not going to worry about that right now. We're just going to worry about getting out. Actually, why am I doing that? I have escape ropes. Yeet. Get me out of here. Alright, cool. So now we're out of the Whirl Islands. Now I got to figure my way back. Oh. Okay, never mind. No, I don't. I apparently just took the longest way around possible. Alright, let's go back to, what is it? Mirai Town, and I can show you guys the box that we have so far. Charmander. Alright, let's get this out of the way. Okay. I did not want to do that, but shortest path between 2 points is always a straight line. Not always in some cases. I'm going to work on getting the Pikachu guide done, probably before next episode, just so I have access to it. Pokemon Center's this way. What am I doing? Alright. Alright, so that's the Abyssal Cult taken care of. Now I gotta figure out where the hell I'm supposed to go for the next part of it. Okay, let's have a look at the map. I'm the map. Where is it? Never mind. I don't even know what that is. Alright, let's see. Move Pokemon. So, yeah, we did do some fossils. I ended up getting this Mawile here, the Porygon, the Vigoroth. I ended up catching this thing. I don't know how many times it took me to catch that, but apparently the Augur does not like his legendary choice, so he released it, and now I have it. And then we also ended up catching a Growlithe, the normal dragon one. We do have a Charizard in here I can use, and then the other fossils that I ended up getting were, was it Chingling, Stunfisk, Regigigas of all things, Florges, Furret, and a Cranidos. So, we have decent options to play with if I decide to switch the teams up again. I have a Fire type on deck that I can use. Let me see. Let me go find the map from this guy really fast and figure out where I need to go. Much as okay. I apparently can't run in this game very well. Let's go talk to this guy. Hey, dude. What's up? Pikachu guy, $500. Yeah, give you VIP. Let's see. Alright, so Whirl Islands are out there, which means I need to go towards Sonata City, which is to the west of Mirai Town, which is where I'm at now. So, yeah, I'll sure do that, pal. I think I gotta go by water, though, so we're gonna do this. Because I don't... I might be dumb. Hang on. I may or may not just be dumb. Yeah, because I gotta go on land, so I gotta go back up the way I came, I think. We'll just farm out a little bit while I'm here so I can get my butt back up there, because I've already cut this once. Don't want to go in the museum. By the way, actually, you know what? I will, just for the hell of it. By the way, if you guys do end up getting fossils and you want to turn them into something, come talk to this hiker dude that's sitting right here. He's the guy that turns the fossils into things. Why, hello there, I'm the fossil maniac. I please just bunch to revive your fossils. What do you say? You want to revive a fossil? Give me a fossil and I'll do it for you. Yeah, so you talk to this guy in Mirai Town and you get the fossil thing. I don't mind wasting the money to show you guys that. Alright, so we're gonna go this way. Hey kid, are you okay? I heard they went down to Whirl Islands to get challenged the Abyssal Cult. It's really stupid. You could have gotten hurt. Well, yeah, I don't really care. It's all my fault. I let Audrey take that bell. Here, at the very least, you should take this. It's a token of my apology. Obtain the Poke Flute. Put the Poke Flute away in the cat's pocket. That flute can let you wake up the sleeping Pokemon, such as the Snorlax on Route 8. Oh, well, thank you. That's definitely a lot more helpful than I thought it was going to be. Alright, so I think this is also an encounter. Would you like to use Poke Flute? Yes, I would. Thank you. Snorlax attacked in a rage. Oh, no. It's a Sea King. It's not a Snorlax. No wonder it attacked me in such a rage. It's a floundering fish. Oh, boy. Okay, let's just try and get rid of this before I end up dying to it on accident. And look like a complete and total fool. Then again, when do I not do that? Alright, now we're in Route 9. You're late. I'm never late. You're just early. Why did you want to see me? I thought our deal was finished. I thought so, too. Then I met Seth in Telnor Town. He came to my tower and defeated Rayquaza. It's his fault my crystal was shattered. Not only that, but he remembered. Not a whole lot, but he knew his name, which alone is too much. If anyone recognizes him, care to explain? I gave you the kid. I promised to leave you and your cult alive when I came into power. All I asked of you is to deal with one small child, yet you couldn't even do that. What went wrong? Choose your words carefully. They might be your last. We were very close to completing the memory wipe. But before we were done, our ritual began. We were forced to leave. When I returned, he was gone. During that time, the only person recorded leaving the base was a Darkrai cultist who looked eerily similar to a member who had been sacrificed a long time ago. Are you suggesting? Yes. I believe that Seth has somehow been found and rescued by Mew. So Mew's finally decided to show its face. I could deal with them myself. It would be easy to use the media to portray them as fugitives. But if the public found out I lost to them, that I let criminals escape, my reputation would be ruined. Persephone. I've been doing some research into the crystal of the first augur. I'm not entirely sure, but I have a hunch about where he may have found it. If I'm right, there may be a conspiracy in Torn bigger than I could ever imagine. Naturally, I'm going to investigate this. If, when I come back, if you still haven't completed your end of our deal, I'll stop doing mine and bring my full wrath down on Shade Forest base. Chew on that for a bit. I'm the anti-hero, Persephone, the chaotic good character. I'll do whatever I need to save the world. Stand in my way and you'll be swept aside, too. Closer to lawful evil, really. No wonder nobody likes him. If only he wasn't as invulnerable as the first augur was, I would have dealt with him long ago. Now, who can I send after Seth? And then she just disappears like she's a freaking magician. Alright. So, apparently now we've learned that the augur also wanted us dead, supposedly, back in the first episode. Which would make a lot of sense, considering he's not very happy seeing me anyways. Ow. Stop that. Okay. That's rude. Quit that. Thank you. 1263. I forgot to divide by the variable. Some of the text boxes that I get from in here are actually kind of funny. That's an awakening. Of course it is. And I don't have a Peachy Berry. Gosh darn it. Alright. Well, let's just try and get to the next town before I end up dying. Care to entertain an old lady with a battle? No thanks. Porygon Z. Okay, we're gonna have some fun here. Embargo. Oh no, I can't use items anymore. Anyways, get him out. This Porygon out of here. Level 52. Thank you. Claydol. No. I'm gonna bite the bullet on this. I'm gonna end up ruining it, probably. 8 the Hyper Beam like a champ. That's 2 more down. Cool. 2K. Alright, we're gonna keep using the potions for now until I get to a Pokemon Center. Because I'm not running all the way back to Miari Town again. I swear, this is both a blessing and a curse. This is the 4th time that I've seen Terrakion in, like, the entirety of this series. Both on camera and off camera. Go away. I don't need you. God. That is, like I said, it is both a blessing and a curse. I get legendaries like crazy because of randomization, but at the same time, I don't have the resources to catch them, nor do I want to waste the resources to catch them at all. So now, it's like I said, blessing and a curse. Oh, God. That's nightmare fuel. I don't like that. Nope. Alright, this is the one time I'm switching out Hoopa. Nope. I don't like that. Don't like it at all. Oh no. It webbed my... Okay. Okay, and then I somehow managed to poison it. Oh, and I can't escape anymore. That's cute. That's fine. Sure, lower my speed. It's not going to stop me from accidentally ending you with poison. Unpheasant, no. Feather Gnats. That's not going to make too much of a difference, I don't think. Oh, okay, so you're going to make me lower my attack, but then you're going to reset it anyways with Swagger? What's up with that, brother? What you get for insulting my hair? Be gone. 3083, that's a lot. Metang. This is the grass type, I think. I still do a lot of damage. Even with the confusion. There we go. Bonk. Alright, 1974. I heard that was a good year. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, so this puts me in Sonata City. We're going to go ahead and heal. This is the big ones. The big mall. Hope to see you again. Cool. Alright, we're going to go up here. We're going to go see what I can buy. Still no access to... That's a nice number. If only there was some way for me to get rid of $4 and only $4. Darn. We'll start getting some more healing items, because I'm definitely going to need them later on down the road. Let's go back to 35 of those. What am I at? 28. Let's just go back to 30. And then Ultra Balls, what am I sitting at? 44. Let's go to 55. And then I think that'll call that there. And then... Oh, I was supposed to go upstairs. I forgot what I was doing. Gosh darn it. Alright, let's go upstairs. Or not, because I apparently, again, do not know how to run. What do you want? Oh, Pokepon thing seems awfully sketchy to me. How can the very nature of your Pokemon change? It's chemtrails. Volunteer to the hospital. Man is ever good to help us out less fortunate. What do you want? Welcome to the hair salon. Oh, is this your first time? There's a stylist who can style your hair. Would you like to alternate between a shaved head and grown-out hair? No. I like my hair. Leave it alone. Alright, what do you want? Tides are changing in the Torn region. I will give you this advice. Be careful. You are the... Alright, well, we got a Malwolite. That's good, I guess. You are the move deleter. Medical amnesiacs. I promise I'm licensed. No. You, I think, are... all these different clotheslines. Always looking for inspiration. Cool. I don't need anything from the salon. What are you? One of my Pokemon of the Pokemon machine. Do you know what happened? It came out shiny. Never seen anyone else pull that off. I guess the odds must be really low. I have no idea what the heck that even is. And nor do I really care to find out. So I think we're just gonna... oh, it's this thing. Hi. What is this? It's not what it sounds like. It's a version of Gachapon, the vending machine for small capsules and prizes. First, a Pokemon in your party walks into the machine. Random treat is then dispensed and then applied to them. This can range from a rare item to even a nature change. So be careful which Pokemon you put in. You never know what nature or what they'll come out with. Okay, well, it's a good thing I did all those fossils. Hold on. We're gonna try something stupid. We're gonna try around a Pokemon for the hell of it, and we'll see what we get. You know, let's put the ferret. Let's put the ferret. Put the ferret in the Pokemon machine. We'll put the ferret. I am gonna actually save just in case I screw this up because I don't remember if I did or not. Alright, we're gonna save. We're gonna put ferret in front just because I want to make sure that I don't do this the wrong way. Sure. Be sure the Pokemon at the front of your party is the one you want to send in. Yeah, see? This is what I was talking about. Alright, ferret. What are you giving me, buddy? Seems your Pokemon came out holding an item. Obtain the red shard. Hope to see you again. You know what? Let's do it again. It's been too short a time since your last round. Please wait a bit and return. Alright, well, that sucks. That's fine. But at least we found out that's not anything supposedly bad yet. Alright, we're going to go into the PC. We're going to get my Magnezone back. And we're going to call it a day for there today. Because as you can no doubt tell, I am still really tired. I don't really have time to take a nap, but we made it to Sonata City. We did take care of the cults. What are you? What is this? Typhlosionite. Okay, so Typhlosion has a Mega Evolution. What are you? Oh, this is the Sonata racetrack. I don't want to go there yet. But yeah, we're gonna call it there for today, boys and girls. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I again will do my best to farm out a little more. Probably gonna go at least 10 or 11 levels. I say 10 or 11, give or take. I can't guarantee anything with how my work schedule is anymore, so the only thing I can guarantee, though, is we'll be back next week. The next episode of Pokemon Insurgence Randomizer Hard Mode. Again, Team Comp is what I have right here. Thank you guys so much for watching, sticking around all the way to the end. Again, I apologize for the voices if they're getting a little too inconsistent. I am working around on trying to figure out how I'm going to do that. More than likely, I'll probably just go and post and then do the voiceover changes in my editing software, and then we'll just go from there. Anyways, thank you again for hanging out. Thanks for coming by, watching my shenanigans, and enjoying the journey with me. Again, we'll see you next week. Hope you guys have a great rest of a wonderful rest of your day, weekend, and make sure to stay hydrated and stay safe, guys. All right. Bye-bye!